the best feeling in the world is like seeing the person you were inspired by, like the thing that you created from the inspiration. But at the same time, it's also just really nice to just share something. And it is great when other people like pay attention to it as well. Whether it is the creator or is just other people that like the same thing and are like, oh, you did a good job. I like this as well. Thank you so much. It's always such a nice feeling. So yeah, that's another good reason to just like support other people in the community. Sometimes I stare at some art that I've done and I'm wondered how, then spiral. But I'm reminded there is love and passion behind them in a journey. Maybe a little too much at sometimes. So is life really. Exactly. Life is a journey. And I mean, sometimes you can make a magnum opus and be like, wow, that's the best thing I've ever made. And I don't think I'm ever going to make anything better than that. But you have to keep trying. You have to keep making new things. You have to keep like moving forward. You can't just let a past piece of work be all that defines you. And especially like you can't let a bad piece of work like hold you back from creating more things in the future either. Just keep going forward. You may make a new magnum opus. One day you may look back on that and be like, that wasn't so great. I don't know why I treasured that so much. Or the opposite way. A lot of the times, especially for me when it comes to writing, I remember like thinking, oh God, Legatus 505 sucks so much. I hate it. I'm such a bad writer. And nowadays I look back at the early chapters and I'm like, wow, this head voice was crazy. I was in such a mad state right there. How the fuck did I write like this? And I'm like, I actually quite like this now. And still, while I'm writing my current stuff, I'm like, this is terrible. This is horrible. No one's going to like this. And then like a couple months later, I'll be like, nah, still shit. But sometimes a couple months later, I'll be like, no, that was pretty good, actually. I like that. So you never know. Just keep working. Keep doing it. Chase your passion. You can't be good at anything without being fucking terrible at it for a really long time. Hell, if you never worked on anything, we would never come out of the fucking womb. We wouldn't have pushed ourselves out. We wouldn't have started crawling and then made our way up to walking and running. Nah, we'd just be fetuses. We'd just be floating around in existential nightmare dread. Oh yeah, like I know some artists who do incredible sketches. Beautiful, beautiful work. And I'm like, yo, you should share these with people. They're so lovely. People would love these. And they're just like, nah, I don't share this kind of thing. I only share like the finalized pieces. And it's like, that's fair. That's fair. It's just like, yeah, you never know how even like the smallest of things will have like a big effect on people. I've genuinely like, obviously I love like the big, beautiful, incredible pieces of artwork that we get. But there are also like times people just do like a little quick like scribbly doodle. And I'm just like, oh, it captured like the moment so well. Oh, it captured like a feeling so well. Oh, it's just adorable. Sometimes those, even though to you it's just like a quick 10-minute sketch rakugeki kind of thing, it can really like capture a lot of people's passion and emotion. So yeah, you never know. And that's the thing. I'm not saying like you should share all your sketches. I'm just saying you honestly never know. Like something that you just did as a doodle and was just like willing to like scratch up and throw away after that. If you actually shared that, people may be like, yo, this is one of the best things I've seen all day. Thank you so much. That made me really happy. But yeah, it's definitely not me being like, share it. I want to see it. It's me saying like, you never know. Something that to you is just nothing may have a big effect on someone else. You never know. One of the things I do to help me find confidence in my art is writing the date I made it in the corner, which makes it easier to see my growth. That's a really cute idea as well. Because yeah, you never notice like the little things, the day-to-day kind of things. But then when you look back to like a year ago, you can normally see the style change. You can see like where you've been improving. Sometimes where you've like made mistakes that are new that you didn't used to make in the past as well. But yeah, it's always good to like keep dates on things and remind yourself of how you felt at certain times, how you were working at certain times, and what's been going on. Been working on art for years, but nothing has seen the light of the internet. And that's completely fine as well. There's also the fact that just making artwork is incredibly cathartic. We've been using that word a lot today. I'm very sorry. But yeah, no, it can be incredibly cathartic just to get some of your ideas out on a page physically or digitally, or yeah, just stop having them just in your head and just write them out. You don't need to share that with anyone. As long as that made you happy and you got to work through it that way, that's all that matters. Like, this is the thing. I wish I could always remember everything about every single confidant so I could actually be what you guys deserve when it comes to being able to like give you back a proper compliment and stuff. But yeah, to all confidants, like there are so many little things that I wish I like always remembered the exact names, exactly who to attribute it to, and so I could always just be like, oh, thank you. And Uno reverse, this thing made me feel happy when I was feeling sad, kind of thing. But yeah.